All right, let's talk about this for 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I was looking at something. Let's get into this video. So I want to do this video before Monday Night Raw comes out. I do want to address it. I want to say, by the time of this video, Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble was a good thing and a bad thing. And I'll explain in this video, but let me put the good out here. Congratulations to Jey Uso. He deserves it. He worked hard to get the W. And the thing about it is also, too, it shows that, okay, you bust your ass, you get there, and you are rewarded. And it felt like for a couple of years now, a lot of wrestlers were not getting rewarded. But, because, again, it was the same old, same old. And I can see it from that aspect. But the problem is the booking. As you clearly said, put Saturday Night Main Event over here in San Antonio that happened about a few weeks ago. This is why him winning the Royal Rumble was a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is the booking. You already had Jey Uso lose to Gunther. He's going for Gunther. So again, the whole mystique of, oh, well, who should I choose? Cody or Gunther? Well, we know he's going for Gunther. So that means the person who wins the Elimination Chamber is going for Cody. And more than likely it's John Cena. It's John Cena versus Cody, which is a terrible idea because I don't think Cena needs to take on Cody Rhodes. It should have been Randy Orton. Again, things are pivoting right now because, again, I think this is what I predict. The landscape, you could tell a lot of things are changing because, again, it was due to The Rock. Rock was supposed to come in. I wouldn't be surprised Rock was penciling to win the Royal Rumble, maybe sometime earlier this year or last year. Things change, so they pivot. So they say, well, let's do John Cena. John Cena decides, well, I don't want to win it. Let's give it to Jey Uso. I think what happened was back at Saturday Night Main Event, the response, the people online saying Jey should have won, and I think Triple H heard that and said, well, we'll give him the Royal Rumble. No. The problem is, he was better off winning the Elimination Chamber in a few weeks. Because right now, what you did, you put Jey in a situation where this could either elevate him or hurt him. If it hurts him, this is WWE's bad booking. And the problem is, he should have never won the Royal Rumble. It should have been John Cena or CM Punk. But again, the way it looks, it's going to be CM Punk versus Logan Paul, which is a terrible fucking idea. I mean, I like Logan Paul, but that should not be in a WrestleMania. And it looks like we're going to have CM Punk versus Logan Paul, which is a terrible way to waste a CM Punk match. Okay, because if the rumor is true, it's going to be Seth versus Roman Reigns, which is not a bad idea, but it's like, we've seen that already, and no titles on the line, so it doesn't really mean nothing. And we've seen that last year. So it's kind of like, do we really want to see that again? Type of thing, and we saw that last year. So it's kind of a repeat again, and we're starting to see it. But back to Jey Uso. Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble was a good idea, but also a bad idea. Because you did this at Saturday Night Main Event. So we pretty much already saw this match. We actually saw the match twice. But the Intercontinental title match, I let that slide because, one, that was a year ago, and two, that was for the Intercontinental title. But you have already given us the World Heavyweight title with no interference because Luke Kaiser did not come out. So, and Gunther beat this man clean. He already beat this man clean, so what's the point of even seeing this? You know what I'm saying? I can see if Luke Kaiser came in and interfered, Gunther beat this man clean. And he's like, well, I could get the opportunity to wrestle him again. Cool. But wouldn't it make more sense for the Elimination Chamber? Wouldn't it make more sense for having John Cena win it? Because, again, this is his last year. Again, if you don't want Cena to win it again and give it to somebody younger who deserves it, there's many other people who deserve that Royal Rumble win. Jey Uso can still win the world title, but he does not need to win the Royal Rumble. He can win the Money in the Bank, which he should have won last year. He can win the King of the Ring, which he could be the winner this year. He can win the Elimination Chamber, which he should be the one winning this one this year. Like I said, the booking is acidine booking. It's not on the levels of Tony Khan booking, but we're getting close to it because you could tell the reception at the Saturday Night Main Event pivot things. Now, again, I don't know how much they pivot because this is just, to me, it's like, why are we redoing matches again? Because we've seen this match already. If this match never happened, I have a different tone. But we already seen this match. well, I can see this match never happened. This year, maybe they happened last year at King of the Ring or Backlash. This match happened a few weeks ago. So we have already seen this match. There's only one outcome, Jay winning. And that's not a bad outcome, but it's a predictable outcome. And that's the problem a lot of folks are having right now. It's too predictable. We're getting to the territory of predictability. We don't need that. Last year, WrestleMania was predictable. We knew Cody was going to win. This year, it's the same goddamn thing. We knew Jey Uso was going to win. So that's 2 times we got 2 predictable outcomes for the main event of WrestleMania. Now, what I think is going to happen is this is not going to main event, because they're not going to do that. Because I have seen the match of Jey Uso versus Gunther twice, and each time it ain't good. The problem with Jey, he has not figured out his moveset. Say what you want about Jeff Hardy. We knew Jeff was doing one thing, a swanton bomb. The problem with Jey Uso is him and his brother are so identical with the moveset. It's not that good. Jey should have definitely worked on that moveset and to become a different figure from his brother. I said it before, I said it again. Jey Uso is a new Jeff Hardy. But the problem with Jey Uso is he needs to have a different moveset than his brother. You take a moveset not only from your team up with your brother, but you're taking a moveset from Roman Reigns. He's using the spear. And I saw that, I'm like, why are you using Roman Reigns' spear? It's okay to do it against Roman Reigns in that match, but you need to change your outlook. You need to be different. And that's what a lot of people are having. His movesets are pretty generic. Is it worthy of a main event? No. But he can work upon that, work that craft. But he's not doing that. And that's another problem people are having. But this right here, I'm going to put this right here so y'all can see it. This is the reason why a lot of people are having the backlash they are having with him winning. It's not the fact that he won. It's the fact we have seen this shit already, so there's only one outcome they're about to go with. And Jey Uso, like I said earlier, he said, oh yeah, I could go for the Cody Rhodes title. No, the hell you're not. They already got a pistol in for either Cena or somebody else. And the way it looks is John Cena, which that's a terrible idea. But I'm not going to talk about that until that actually happened. And I'm not going to really get into the Charlotte Flair thing, because the Charlotte Flair thing is asinine of itself. They knew better. And I'm going to wrap this video up, but back to Jey Uso. That's what the people are having a problem with. They don't have a problem with him winning the Royal Rumble. They have a problem with how WWE has gotten to this point for him to win the Royal Rumble. If we never had this match, I think nobody would have complained. If he never eliminated Cena, I don't think nobody complained. The booking of this is terrible. Triple H just needs to sit down and get some people to talk to before he books stuff. Because this is like you're doing yourself a disservice. I would never say he doesn't deserve to win it, because he did deserve to win it. But I will say how we got here. Yeah, this makes him. I feel like there were so many different angles you could have went with. You went with this one. I understand, because you made a boo-boo at this event. But that's your fault, because I'll be honest with you, I like Gunther, but as a world champion, he is not doing it for me. He's like Jey Uso. The difference between Jey Uso, and you can really look at the contrast. You have Gunther, one of the best wrestlers out there. His movesets can be boring, but when it comes to his character, it's pretty generic. When you got Jey Uso, he has a lively character, just don't have the moveset. If you put these two together, you have the perfect package wrestler. The problem is the contrast. They're not working together well. That's what I say. And I think that's why a lot of people are having issue with Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, when we just seen this already, so there's only one outcome. Predictable. Like last year, predictable. Now, don't get it wrong. I do like the fact that and the way they do it is, it worked for Cody when he had to lose at WrestleMania 39. I'm okay with him not winning, because again, you don't win the big one all the time. But again, what came afterwards was Roman Reigns sitting at home, and we didn't get no world title defense. That was the problem people were having, and guess what? They were right. The problem that people are having, again, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself, and this will be the last time I repeat myself, is the fact that we saw this at Saturday Night Main Event. Gunther beat him clean with no Kaiser helping him. And now we're about to get the same match again, and there's only one outcome. If Jey Uso don't win, which I doubt, but then again, they can pivot because the way the crowd reaction is. But I don't think they're going to do that to that man because he's done lost already twice to this man. So, but anyway, as always, like, subscribe, peace, have a justice. I'll see you guys next video. Those are my thoughts on the Royal Rumble. Jey Uso winning.